Alright then, another game for you guys basically to see. The Lich is back. That's a little hard to read, so I'll just do this a little bit, so whoop! That is the problem with killing the undead. They always return from the dead again. It is despoiling your nice village with monsters and plagues. Otherwise, you could just leave it. The village has asked you to re-dead it again. Hey, you get to keep the loot. Developer note. This is my entry to the 2023 7-Day RL Challenge. I have been participating regularly since 2014. I try to stay close to traditional with turn-based, procedurally generated maps and permadeath. I drew heavily from my 2019 and 2020 games in particular. This time I added 3 playable classes, 5 mostly unique skills per class, leveling system, inventory system, lots more hand-drawn art, and adjustable difficulty. I hope you enjoy it and thanks for trying. This is a game made by Blockers, and it's a hand-drawn roguelike, so this should be interesting. Alright, so I do have the download basic done, so let's just see what it's all about then, shall we? Because the Lich is back the very next day, and all that stuff. Alright then, instructions. So keys, WASD to go up, down, left, or right, and apparently you can use X if you want to, but okay, whatever. You can either use Q or E to go up right or up left. Interesting. You can go down right or down left with Z and C. Okay, I get the idea here. So basically the S key is basically used for down, or you can basically use X for down, or it's basically like, your numpad on a keyboard. Wait is space. Use pick up is enter. Shoot with shift plus direction. Skills 1 to 5. Bag B, and exit with escape. And it looks like B is basically using up, down, right arrows basically to navigate inside it. I don't see any numpad controls, so that's gonna suck, but oh well. Alright, new game. So, that's a problem with killing undead. They always return from the dead again. Blah blah, we've already seen this. So, I am DFuxa. So there's 3 classes to play. There's Hunter, Rogue, or Wizard. Being like, roguelike, let's be a rogue. So, increase for hard difficulty. Let's just keep it down so we basically try and win the game. And let's play. Alright, so, there's my character. He looks like a rogue, level 1. Experience is 20. Health is 100 of 100. Attack is 1. Critical chance is 5%. Daggers for a weapon. No offhand, no weapon equipped, no armor equipped. You have entered level 1, WCD move, so basically I can go diagonal if I want to. Diagonal's a QEZC basically, so bam, bam. I just realized he's a monster right here, so let's kill these guys. I don't have a ranged weapon right now, so whatever. Alright, press enter to pick up. I think I'm dead. You have died. Alright, so lots of enemies facing a fight here. So let's just jump into the hunter real quick then. So this guy's equipped with a bow. I can go shift E, and I basically fire at this guy's with the bow. I get the feeling that the hunter here is better because basically he has range attacks. His weapon still has the same amount of damage, but whatever, it's fine. Whoop. Whoop, missed. We kill that bat. You pick up a healing potion. Very, very nice. So that heals for 20. Pick up our healing potion. I like how the AI is like not necessarily keeping in line of sight with me. By the way, it's like going diagonal ever so often, so I can't just like pelt with arrows constantly. My health is currently 37,100, but I want to see if leveling up basically helps us out, right? So we'll hold off on doing stuff for a little bit. Yep, look at that. We leveled up and I got our full HP back. I'm noticing, by the way, these guys apparently have like a range of like line of sight, I guess, where they basically attack us. And if I'm basically outside that line of sight, they can't really hit me. Maybe. Possibly. There's some mail armor, so inventory is basically over here. That's basically like this stuff. So let's put some mail armor on. That gives me some defense. Now I have like skills and abilities, by the way, but you create a shield that absorbs damage. So I made myself a shield here to like absorb some damage. There's a dagger. There's a cloth robe. Note that this has like magical resistance, and you're like mail armor basically has like less, I guess. 1d4, 1d2. Interesting. I think, by the way, that there's a damage rule basically that like negates the damage you basically take when you have like gets hits to your armor. That might be a thing in this game. There's a healing potion. And yeah, just to sort of oh. So no, by the way, even though it says like those controls for keys, there is actually like numpad controls for this game. I'm using numpads right now to like move around. So there is numpad control. Though it's worth knowing that if I basically press like Shift and 7, it's not like firing off my arrow. So I can't really use the numpad basically for like this hunter here very well. But I'm not going to complain too much because it basically has like the controls here. Whoa, spiders and stuff. Bam, bam. I want to test something, by the way. Just like bat here is like this right here. I'm going to press 5. Alright, so there is a way key and a 5, so yeah, there's basically numpad controls in this game. You just can't really shoot from with like your numpad because like it doesn't work, but Oh, I see what's wrong. So no, basically I'm like hitting like the arrow keys basically to like I'll basically show off what I guess in a moment. Is gonna kill us first. No, basically like hitting shift. Shift actually moves around your like your inventory here when you're basically like doing that with like the numpad keys. Like it says automatic with like the cursor keys, but if you hold down numpad and hits like shift, it'll actually like move your inventory as well. So basically, they work the numpad, but it's not like I guess like really designed for this like game. There's some more mail armor. Now I have a question. Can I drop this stuff? Oh, and note down here we actually have like a description of what this basically all does. So shield, aim shot, piercing shot, barrage, and daze. So I can actually see my skill list down there. So you know what shield does? It basically protects us from damage. So aim shot, select a direction. Aim shot hit wolf for 10. I think we do a lot more damage like with the aim shot maybe. Because that's like doing 4 and 6. There's 5. There's 5. Level 3 now, by the way. Right. Boom. Boom. There goes the bat. So I'm hitting like 4 to 7 with like my regular attacks. And yes, it's like avoiding me very easily here, this wolf. Well, now I'm basically like interested in going back to the rogue to see what he's basically got for his like stuff here. Okay, let's go barrage. Okay, so barrage looks to be like a lot of attacks basically all at once. Oh, I know my experience up here is currently 6 of 80. 7 of 80. Alright, I thought for a moment that I might be using my experience basically for like, it's like, using my experience as like a mana there, but I guess there is no mana basically for your skills, you just use them when you want to. So, it's cool that he basically has skills, but I kind of feel like there's like, no resource to him, so. They're sort of like, incomplete in that sort of matter. Not really a big fan of games that basically have like, this, free abilities that like, you can use basically in place of like your normal attacks, because that just like renders the normal attacks useless and pointless. Now I know this is a very big level. I wonder if it's just like only one big Z level, or if like there's anything else to note here. But I note that basically hitting a lot of damage here. I think our damage is slowly going up as I level up. Bam bam. Piercing shot. Yeah, piercing shot hits it got. Oh, okay, so nobody there's a cooldown for his stuff. So there's something I know is basically this stuff here. Like, there's like a free like turn cooldown basically on my shots there. I don't think that's a very long cooldown. You basically need to have like a sizable cooldown in order to like make it like noticeable, but there's at least something. Oh, there's the stairs, so there is a stairs to eventually go down. Healing potion. Healing potion. What does daze do? Okay, so I can stun things. That'll last a few turns. Alright, I want to basically test something. Note they're basically lined up like this, so if I do piercing shot. Yep, so piercing shot will actually pierce through multiple things if, like, you know, you line up. That makes me wonder, like, if the barrage basically does anything special when there's, like, multiple enemies around. Pew pew pew. Alright, enough of this level, I guess. Let's move on. I'm wondering if, like, it's possible to drop stuff, or if it really matters for this, like, game, so whatever. Alright, we're on the next level. We got some wolves again. By the way, note the spiders seem to have very, like, you know, good sight range, so they're able to see me a little bit easier. And I'm not sure, but I think the map got bigger. I'm not zooming or anything, so we have a bigger map. Piercing shot. Actually would have been a good place to use barrage. I'll use it here. Okay, yeah, note that barrage basically hit both of those guys there. So either like barrage is something that basically hits multiple targets, or like, you know, it can hit like a group of them. It seems to be able to hit like a group of them, I think. So I got myself a shiv. Shivs are basically just daggers, I guess. So nothing really special. I do feel like the game's a little bit easier. That may be because of, like, you know, monster sense is like too low, but even then, I think this game would still be too easy. Boom, boom, boom. Uh-oh! Oh, that's a bat. I was wondering, did I just run into a mimic? No, it's not a mimic. I wonder if this game has mimics. Yeah, I shouldn't be diving, but, you know, I want to try and, like, get a little bit farther here. Alright, there's a dungeon here. There's a banshee who flies at me. A doll. So I got a healing potion times 10. I'll note that I have multiple, like, equipment things in here. So you have, like, multiple shivs, multiple mail armors. I like how it's basically stacking up, I guess. There's a ghoul that died. It's possible, I think, enemy basically spawned inside a wall. I got an uncommon staff. It's a 1d4 plus 1. That's for mages, I guess. You know, one of my dolls has special abilities that let them move, like, really fast or something. Yeah, it seems like these dolls are just popping out of nowhere to kill me. Doll can see you. There's another Shiv. Another Shiv. I do like the fact there's multiple enemies basically to fight here, by the way, because, like, you know, some games reuse the same enemies over and over, but this one has, like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different enemies so far. Banshee Doll, Ghoul, Spider, Bat, and Wolf. Yeah, I note that the doll basically teleported there or something, so... Nope, I fired Barrage basically past this guy to see, like, what it did, so... Yeah, I missed. Let's get this stuff. This room's cleared out. Well, I like the fact that the enemies basically have some, like, you know, things to them. Though, it seems like, you know, only the doll so far is really demonstrating anything that's really, like, you know, unique about it. It basically teleports to you and doesn't move. But if I hold down, like, the move key, it basically slowly moves me around, which is nice, but not, like, really fast. And yeah, I'm pretty sure someone got stuck in a wall over there. Let's do Barrage. I think I hit the guy in the finger as well. I'm not sure Barrage is working as it's supposed to, because, like, you know, basically Barrage and it, like, hits everything, like, in the screen. Interesting art. Nope, I can't use, like, staves or shivs, so basically you have, like, you know, class lock with weapons in this game. So Diablo 2 sort of style weaponry ideas here, I guess. Did that doll take any damage to that, I wonder? I'm not sure how the dolls basically work. Are they sort of like, you know, are they sort of like, you know, if you run away from them, they basically attack you? I'm not really sure. I can't go in here, I guess. I thought you might jump down the chasm, but nope, that's just a hole in the floor, I guess. I wonder how much range I have. We have another hole in the floor. Yeah, I note that the dolls basically sort of like just teleport around. Not sure what I have to say about the shield. It basically absorbs damage, but I've never really seen it like absorb damage, so... Does it work? I don't know. And yeah, someone spawned in the wall. Can't really do anything about that. I kind of wish I could have played the rogue a little bit more, but whatever. I assume that the rogue has some interesting skills. And there's a stairway down. And then we have, like, you know, another level here. The doll can see me somewhere. I guess the dolls are kind of like the Weeping Angels type of idea from, like, you know, Doctor Who. Let's do this. I have to say, it's a very interesting, like, sort of game because you don't have any skeletons or anything you usually associate with a Lich. It's just like, you know, banshees, ghouls, these dolls that seem like, you know, act like the weeping like, you know, angel statues. Yeah, we basically face a different direction they come to attack me, the dolls. That's basically how they sort of work. More mail armor. And boom! Everyone dies. I'm level 5, by the way. Oh, nope, by the way, it doesn't have like an experience like, you know, thing anymore. So I guess level 5 is like your maximum. Once you get to level 5, that's basically it. And I just drank a couple of healing potions by accident, so whoops. I just drank 3 of them by accident. Well, that sucks. Alright, so we have more ghouls basically to fight on the, you know, this level. A greater healing potion, so, alright. And mage. So we have a new enemy type called the mage. And a wraith. Alright, so you have, like, you know, these are undead creatures, by the way. Just, I won't, like, you know, bemoan the fact that they aren't undead creatures, but, you know, it seems odd, just like no skeletons or zombies or anything like that. It's just like, you know, ghouls and spirits, basically. But hey, who knows? Maybe this Lich is basically, like, you know, a peculiar, like, you know, breed. I think the mage is able to fire through his friends, by the way. Note that the mage likes to, attack me at range, so basically, get in a range, basically, to fight me. And I always like to teleport around me, I guess. Boom, die. I'm not going to heal up anymore for basically, fight stuff, by the way, so... It makes sense that I basically use up the potions now when I basically find them. So let's heal for 40. There's a little bit of healing for me. There's the way down. There's our healing potion. There's another level. Nope, they are trying to attack me through the wall there. So he sees me, but he can't get to me there. Our healing potion. I will say this, by the way, I am intrigued by the idea of this game because it basically has a sort of Tales of Magiel sort of inspired theme to it. Basically, we have lots of abilities you can use and you basically trash everything in your path. I kind of wish that the cooldowns were maybe a little more intensive, but nothing terrible. Epic leather armor. So epic level armor has 1d5 plus 1, 1d3, so I can put that on for a little bit more defense. Let's do this. Alright, note that those guys didn't all die there, so there is at least some sort of sanity to the barrage. It doesn't just automatically hits everything in its path. Let's daze this guy so he can't do anything else to me. Yeah, I say that the only major thing, sort of holding this game back is the fact that the cooldowns are, they're a little bit too, low. I will note that I'm the type of person who likes to, play this game, these games with, lots of, active abilities, but, at the same time, I do like to at least, have some tactical use for abilities, so if I'm in, a bad spot, then the tactical abilities are, useful to get your, ass out of it. Phew. There's a little bit of damage. I think it'd also be a good idea if there's like some sort of cost basically to like, you know, skills, or like, you know, maybe for actually like some sort of cost basically for like using it as a, you know, like attack. Like I'm not using like any ammo for like, you know, attacking, or just like, you know, pelting stuff at a fire like without like, you know, any issue. So it basically comes back to like, you know, hack slash, and that's basically all this game basically is. Alright, we made it to this level. Oh! Is that supposed to be allowed? Note that those guys were basically attacking me through the wall, so that might be a bug, or it might be intentional with like this layout, possibly. I mean, I won't rule out the fact that maybe that's like intentional, because it looks like, you know, I can see through the wall, so what I can see, I can hit. But there's an epic cloth throw, basically gives me more mastery resistance. Hey, look at there's epic mail armor too. So looking at the weapon, the stuff I can wear about, you have epic layer armor basis 1d5 plus 1. The cloth armor is at 1d4. Epic mail is 1d6. So it looks like you basically have like, you know, really good mastery resistance, okay mastery resistance, and then like, you know, oh. Well, basically, just have the same mastery resistance. It doesn't really matter, does it? So yeah, letter's just like, you know, letter's just like the like, you know, the mill armor, I guess, sort of. Let's put in the epic cloth row, because I think magic is probably the most dangerous thing for me to fight. Like, you know, we see the mages attack me at distance like this, right? So demons. So I'm in hell, I guess. That makes sense. We've gone to hell. The demons are a little bit tougher. Our healing potion. Yeah, I may attack through the wall again, because, like, you know, of course. I do like the fact that the mages actually have artwork that actually, like, you know, shows them being turned and stuff like that, because they have to sort of like face you to like use their strikes. You know, I sort of feel like I'm taking this review a little bit longer than I really should, but, you know, it's nice to actually play like a traditional role like this, like, you know, really well done. And I think out of all the traditional rogues this year, this is like the best for 70 L's. So well done to the offer on that. So many wraiths around me want to kill me. Probably have epic cloth daggers, epic staff. I probably shouldn't waste all my greater healing potions on healing, by the way, because they heal me more than like the healing potions, and like might need them for like the final battle. It could be that, like in the final battle I take a lot of damage, so it does be really useful for keeping yourself alive. So maybe I'll stop using them for like now. Do. Oh, getting attacked by this mage. It would be nice if I got myself an epic bow. Let's go barrage and boom. And I'll go daze and boom boom. And yeah, this being like able to use skills this much basically is just like a piece of cake to fight these guys here. So nope, I do have a range of line of sight for like firing and stuff, so I can't just fire outside my line of sight. There is a limit to how far I can make it fire. Let's use up some healing potions. Hey, epic bow! Boom! So now I've got 1d4. No, 1d8 for a weapon. I have to say, this level's very big. Where's the boss or where's the stairs down? I think there's like the entrance I came in. I'm not really sure. Da dee da da da. I'll note there's no map or anything like that, right? So I just realized something, but V keys are a thing for this game. For those wondering, like if you use V keys to basically move around, they just automatically fire your weapon, so you don't actually move, but you can use them for like firing your weapon. It's odd how I can see through some rooms, but other rooms I can't because I guess it's like deep wall. Alright. Oh, there's the staircase down there. I was wondering, where's the staircase? There it is. Alright, where's the staircase down? use up some healing potions. There's the way down. I just have to figure out how to get to it. Okay, I guess I'll go maybe... this way? I'm not basically like, I got to the point where it's like, I'm basically just like, moving along because basically I don't have like any real reason to like, stop, like, to explore. I just want to get to my objective basically because like, there's nothing to really find or anything, so. That's not a bad thing, it's just like, how the game's basically designed. Here's the Lich. Yeah, I can see like this guy hurts me a lot, right? So he hurts a lot to be attacked. Attack with this, attack with this. The Lich is back dead. You defeated the Lich and saved the village. Until next time, congratulations. Alright, well, out of all the 70 roles, this is probably the best for traditional roguelike, like, that I basically played. I think I'm probably going to be giving like the highest marks to this one. But other than that, hope you guys basically enjoy and take care. That's it for this one. And yeah, I want to above like time for this one, but it's fine. I want to play good traditional roguelike finally.